What's up, guys? Welcome back to Bella Talks. It's your host, Isabella Winroth, and today we're going to be talking about the Hello Kitty murder. Have y'all ever heard of that? Well, guess what? You're in for a shock. It all started in May of 1999 when the 14-year-old girl came to the police station and claimed that she had seen a ghost of a woman who had been tied with electrical wire and brutally tortured to death. Initially, the police were quick to brush it off. However, it did pique their interest when they followed the child back to the city's rundown Kowloon, and they would discover something they would never ever forget. They would find the decapitated head of Fan Man Lee stuffed into an oversized Hello Kitty doll and the rest of her body mutilated, and Chen Man Lok is the person that led to this crime, unfortunately. And there was no information about Chen Man Lok's childhood. All that he was known for really was that he was a gang member and sold drugs. He had this 14-year-old girlfriend, but they weren't together for long. Chen Man Lok had a sexual relationship with Fan Man Lee when Fan was a prostitute due to her meeting up with Chen for drugs. One day, Fan stole Chen's wallet and took the money out of it, and then Chen later found out, although we don't know how he found out. He went to her job and put her through this payment plan with interest to get all of his money back. But Fan, however, did not. She knew that it would be nearly impossible to pay all the money back just because she makes low money. And so Chen kidnapped her and took her to an apartment and made her suffer some real consequences and that she did not expect. She got beat, cut, brutally tortured, and put hot melted plastic on her feet so she wouldn't escape. She had been sexually assaulted several times, but with all this torture, Chen didn't want to kill her. But unfortunately, after being tortured by his pleasure, she unfortunately passed away, and Chen and a couple of accomplices put her body into a bathtub and sawed off all of her body parts and boiled her body parts and threw them away somewhere, but they didn't know what to do for the head. Chen wanted to keep the head as a trophy, but obviously they put it in a Hello Kitty doll. But remember when the 14-year-old girlfriend came to the police station and claimed that she saw a woman with electrical wire? Well, when the police came into the apartment, the young girl said that the crime was taking place. They didn't notice much other than this human-sized Hello Kitty mermaid doll, and it was all beat up. And when they examined the doll, they found this Fan Man Lee's decapitated head, and Chen Man Lok got arrested along with his accomplices. Crazy, right? Like, that's crazy. During the Hello Kitty trial, 3 men were arrested and then prosecuted in 2000. During the 6-week trial, they were found guilty, but not of murder. They were instead convicted of manslaughter as well as lesser crimes such as false imprisonment and preventing lawful burial. That's just because the jury found that without more of Fan's remains, her precise cause of death couldn't be determined, and she could have died from like a drug overdose or starvation. But for all jurors, knew Chen Man Long and Leong Sheng Chao and Leong Wei Lun were sentenced to 2,000 in life for prison. However, Leong successfully appealed his conviction and was subsequently sentenced to 18 years after pleading guilty in retrial. He was released from prison in 2011 because of her age and her testimony. The Hello Kitty trial, Ha Fong was granted immunity. But no, that is such a crazy story. R.I.P. to Fan Man Lee, really, and it's very unfortunate that they didn't get charged with more like intense crimes. But that's it. That's all we have for Bella Talks. I'm your host with Isabella Winroth, and I'll catch you later at the next episode.